Good afternoon. Here we are in the second court. We are going to explain what is simple past because it's the first part of the second court. Okay, its value is the 10%. Okay, here we have a material they have arrived here, so you can see it's about all the tenses. You can open it and you can find in it this simple past and how you can fill the exercises of English. You can see it's first a review of the pronouns, but here you can see how to do the simple past. Here is it. First, with the verb to be or the auxiliary to be that you have to use with the past tense. And then you have to use for the past progressive, but that's in another class, okay? Here is only with the verb to be. Remember that the simple past has to do with the verb to be and the verb to do. That those auxiliary that at the same time they are verbs. We first with the verb to be it means with was or were depends in the person. First person and the third person is with was. Third person, second person, and the plural persons are with the word. Okay? So it's I am, I was a student, now I am a teacher. Well, was indicate that's in the past. Okay? And you have to use the word for the plural person and the second person plural. For plural, the second person singular, excuse me. Is the only person that I use word, the second person singular. Okay? Well, now I'm going back to see you here. You can see the auxiliary. Be, here present, here has to be with the past. That this is part is you're going to learn. In this is with the verb to do or in the past tense. All with this is indicate that's past when you are asking, but you don't write it when you are in affirmative sentence. You have to go directly to the verbs, okay? Here I am going to show you how to do with the simple past with the verb to did. This is the verb, the auxiliary do by the past tense did, okay? And we ask the verbs, in this case is write, in past tense is wrote, and you only have to write when it's affirmative. But when it's in the past, the verb come again to be to the present because the auxiliary is indicating me that it's in the past, okay? Only when the sentence is affirmative, you have to write the verb in past tense. But it's not is affirmative, is negative, you have to write the verb in present because the negative form is in past, okay? It's the same with the interrogative. When we use interrogative, we use the auxiliary in past, in this case, did. It's the past tense of do. Okay? If the verbs is not the same as in Spanish. The verb doesn't tell me who is speaking because the same verb is used for all the persons. Okay? The only change, remember, that is present, they have to add for the third person S or ES. But in English, no. In English, in Spanish, no. These verbs tell you who is speaking. In English, no. So in the past tense, all the person use the same verbs. It doesn't change. Okay? The same verbs do you see here you, and you see here, I, and you see here with the third person, it's the same. It's the same verb, okay? If it for elite is only for animal and things, and use the same. It's the same verb. The verb doesn't tell who's talking. So you have to pay attention for that. Don't try to translate it. Write in English directly. Think in English, and it's going to be better for you. Okay? Well, let me go again for the class. Return to the class, and where's the well, here we are again in the class. So here you are also have some reading about the past, how to use the past, simple past tense, how to use it in English, okay? You can practice this, and here is a video where is explained how to work in specific, and you have to learn. See this to before you do the exercises. In the exercises here, we have a reading about something that passed. You have to use regular verbs, irregular verbs. The verbs are in parentheses here. You can see. You can go on reading. And you have to do this and get it in PDF. Okay? To change the word to PDF so I can correct it in the room. I don't have to get out. Okay? If you don't do that, please check it and you can get it again in. But here is all in the past tense. Here you have to see very well which are the regular verbs and which are irregular verbs. Remember, irregular verbs change these roots, okay? I suppose it's very easy for you to do. If you have some doubts, please tell me in the next class. We are going to be here next Tuesday at 2 o'clock, I hope, because the internet is and the electricity is get out, okay? Well, we'll see you in the next class.